3 reasons why you should never argue with a woman. 3 reasons why you should never argue with a woman. In my relationship, we don't argue. That's a rule. You talk, I listen. I talk, you listen. That's the way it has to be if you want your relationship to function properly. In my relationship, you don't raise your voice. Everybody talks calmly. Do you understand me? When I'm talking, I talk calmly. When you are talking, you talk calmly. Sometimes she might want to raise her voice, but I remind her, I say, hey, we don't do that here. Take your voice down. You don't shout at me. Issues will surely come. Sometimes she might forget and raise her voice. You remind her and tell her, no, calm down. Calm down. We don't do that here, remember? We don't do that here. That has to be a precursor already. That has to be a laid down principle, a rule in your relationship already. Do you understand me? That has to be a rule in your relationship. But aside these rules, if you have not made them in your relationship, let me give you 3 reasons why you should never argue with a woman. Number 1, you don't win. You can never win an argument with a woman. It's not just possible. It's not possible. And if you win an argument with a woman, she will never forgive you for it. She won't. You love a woman. You're in a relationship with her. You want her to see the wrong she has done. Argument will not make her see her wrong. You arguing with her will not make her see her wrong at all. It will only make her resentful. It will not make her remorseful if you win the argument. Yes, she did something wrong, or you did something wrong, and she's trying to get you to see what you have done wrong. If you are truly wrong, you apologize and you move on. But if she's the one in the wrong, okay, and you're trying to make her see the wrong she has done and how it has affected you, you need to be able to avoid confrontation. You need to be able to avoid arguments and speak to her emotions. Anything other than this will not work in the long term. You can argue with a woman now and you win. Argue with her tomorrow and you win. Argue with her next tomorrow and you win. You are losing her. You are winning arguments, but you are losing her. She will be losing interest in you. She will be losing attraction for you. She will be losing respect for you when you argue with her. And this leads me to the second reason why you should never argue with a woman. It makes her lose respect for you. In a relationship, a man is masculine, a woman is feminine. But sometimes a man can be feminine, when you are more emotional, you're feminine. When a woman is argumentative, she's in a masculine. When a woman is confrontational, she's in a masculine. Women are supposed to be soft, chilled, playful, happy creatures that bring comfort and solace to a man. Anything aside this is not the way it's supposed to be. If you perpetually argue in a relationship, you are pushing her to a masculine, and you are becoming feminine. For a woman to fully respect you, you have to be a man who is intentional about his masculine abilities, about his masculinity. You have to know how you behave and assess your behaviors in your relationship if you want it to last long. Relationship is work. It's not easy. You are putting your emotions, you are putting your finances, everything into it. So you should know it's not easy. When I make videos like this, some men comment and say, it seems like a lot of work. Yes, it's a lot of work. If you want your relationship to last long in this generation, you have to put in the work. Stop arguing with your woman. It makes her see you feminine. It makes her see you as feminine. You should not be doing that. In my relationship, when my woman is becoming argumentative, maybe because I'm not agreeing to what she's saying, I still talk calmly. I still maintain my masculine frame. That's what it's called. You should always maintain your masculine frame. What's your masculine frame? Your masculine frame is the way you carry yourself as a man. The way you are. Your aura. Your demeanor. The way you move. The way you talk. The way you walk. The way you stand.